Don't we all want a brighter future for our kids? One way is almost, if not more beneficial than a large sum of money. It's called recycling, and I want to get you to go green. What does recycling do? There are benefits to recycling. Recycling creates jobs and helps the economy. Recycling creates 6 times as many jobs as landfilling. Waste and Wealth states, for every 100 recycling jobs created, just 10 jobs are lost in waste hauling and 3 jobs lost in timber hauling. Recycling helps the environment. EcoCycle says recycling 1 ton of paper saves 17 trees, 2 barrels of oil, and 3.2 cubic yards of landfill space. It takes 70% less oil to retread tires than to make new ones. It costs $30 per ton to recycle, $50 to send to a landfill, and $75 to incinerate. Now, how hard is recycling? It's easy to start, and recycling is also inexpensive. In Texas, recycling bins only add up to $2.50 additional on a utility bill. Simply separate your trash as you produce it. Trash can be separated in glass, cans, paper, plastics, and cardboard. In most communities, you may place your bin next to your trash can, or there may be a recycling site nearby. Think about what you buy before you buy it. Choose items that have the least amount of unnecessary packaging, because some packaging is just there to attract buyers to buy the products. Buy larger sizes of things you use more frequently, such as the economy size ketchup or the 3-liter instead of the 2-liter. Buy reusable or refillable products to cut down on the waste that they produce. So let's say none of us take the time. What's the alternative? If we don't recycle, we will continue to waste and ruin the environment. The U.S. is the #1 trash-producing country in the world. The U.S. discards enough aluminum in 1 year to rebuild all of our commercial airline fleets 4 times over. Now, eventually we will run out of room for our landfills. The ozone continues to deplete and expose us to high levels of UV radiation from the sun. If we continue to burn coal, acid rain will continue to damage us and the wildlife. If we continue to cut down trees, they will no longer be able to produce the oxygen that we breathe. But enough of the scare tactics. Recycling can be profitable. There are many items you can turn in and receive cash back for them. There are many recycling centers that pay top dollar by the pound for plastic, paper, aluminum, and copper. There are companies that are willing to pay for electronics that you no longer use. Sell for Cash wants to buy your old cell phones to refurbish them and resell them to developing countries. Gazelle will pay for your old cell phones, cameras, computers, monitors, video games, and movies, and calculators to recycle them or resell them. You don't have to rely on your own items for a profitable recycling experience. Many people in your area will often leave valuable items out on the curb that need to be recycled. Now, you don't have to make a point to go looking for recyclable items. Just picking them up as you're on your daily commute to work or to the store can add up to a nice sum of cash at the end of the week. Now, I hope I've inspired you to at least look into, or even better, begin your own recycling program in your neighborhood. But if you're still on the fence about recycling, remember, there are benefits to recycling. It's easy to start. The alternatives are not favorable, and it can also be profitable for you. Just a little bit of your time each day can add up to a longer life for the earth and our planet.